I'm going to say something about launching that you may not like. And this is the fact that you can't just launch a really good offer. You can't just build a really good offer and wait for people to come. It doesn't work like that. It's like I had a conversation with a friend. They were saying, I could start a gym because if I built a gym, people will just come, right? Because people want to go to the gym. Now, I understand this mentality, which is build it and they shall come. But this may have worked when you were the first gym in the area, right? You were the first gym in the area and maybe you were right smack bang in the center of a really crowded shopping central location type place, right? Where the foot traffic is high, people are going to see it multiple times a day. And at some point, you being the only gym around, yes, you're probably going to attract the gym, okay? Attract the people. Now, 50% of those people are going to stay no matter what. Check this statistic actually. 50% of the people are going to stay no matter what because it's just convenient. Okay, so you have these shoppers that are there because it suits them, it's convenient, it ticks the boxes, and they're not really fussed too much on quality because they're more of a money buyer, a value buyer. 30% of the people, if you don't actually have good service, if you don't have good equipment, if you don't have good machines, if you don't have good receptionists, are going to leave and would rather drive 20 minutes to another gym than stay at your gym because of what's inside your offer, what's inside the service, right? Now, a business's main goal should be client retention, okay? Alex Hormozi put this really interesting statistic, which is he made this video about how people in that 1 to 3 million range, right, one of their biggest challenges is client retention and churn, right? If you don't know what churn is, it's pretty much the turnover of customers month to month. And that's actually like, there's a whole equation about how when you factor in churn and all of that, like how much money and like all of that you need to be making to sustain a certain amount and whatnot. Okay, so obviously the ideal rate is to have no churn. Okay, so problems that $1 to $3 million companies are facing, which is churn, why not focus on that today? If you believe you're going to be a multi-seven-figure company one day, start focusing on your client experience in the beginning. As a small business, when you're not a franchise, when you don't have these huge advertising spends behind you, your reputation, your reputation from the mouths of the people who have directly experienced your services are going to be worth more than gold. And this is where people go wrong. They think I can just slap up an offer, put something in there and go, oh, she'll be right. And I feel like last year with the rise of the coaching industry, we really experienced that. A lot of subpar offers, a lot of people who bought in because it was the person, right? Maybe they had one good experience. And of course you will get those buyers that, you know, are diehard fans and will think that whatever you have to say is all unicorn and rainbows and is the next best thing. Okay, but we're not just building offers for those people. We can't just build offers and hope that they'll like you enough to overlook how crap of a job you did to solve a problem within that offer. And this is where building offer awareness or brand awareness around your offers is so important and is so much more than just the name and the graphics and all of that. I want you to imagine one person, okay, they're able to take all of your programs, take, you know, like different programs of yours, different offers. And now this is just my philosophy, but they should be able to take these different offers and when asked to describe each offer, they should walk away and go, I got this, this, and this out of offer A, and I got this, this, and this out of offer B. If they can't do that, and their impression is, offer A was like this, and it was kind of similar to offer B, and no. right? Clarity equals cash. Clarity equals cash. In both your offer creation and what you do for people, in your messaging, so when you're marketing it for people, but also in the transformation. People need to know the transformation in order to know that they have transformed. If they are confused about what the transformation was, do you think they're going to want to sign up with you again? And maybe, yes, you had a really bomb offer the first time around, but you don't do that again for your people. What about the new people coming into your world? What if their first experience was this subpar offer because you've been told you should just do something new and you should keep your audience on your toes and all of these things, right? The launch is just a point in time that signifies you're ready to showcase this offer. Now, this may be once you've just finished mapping out the curriculum. This could be once you've got something like this. But it should always be after you get clarity on the offer. Get clarity on what it is that you have to offer. Doesn't mean you're not allowed to change your mind. Okay, I actually stand by you should refine your offer. You should keep refining it, keep refining it, keep refining it. But make sure that when you launch it, you're prepared to tell someone in a few short sentences. One would be like elite, but 2 is acceptable. You should be able to tell someone what that offer is going to do for them, what they're going to get out of it. Okay, what is the main theme? What is the main thing they're going to get, the main transformation? And most people go wrong because they try to do so many different transformations. So, like, imagine this offer, this workshop, I presented it as, okay, we're going to set your business name. We're going to register you for GST. We're going to get your ABN. And then we're going to create your branding assets and all. And I try to be everything all at once. I'm probably not going to have had so many people come. So I would rather you focus on delivering one transformation deeply and well, so well that people have no doubt that they have been transformed, than to try and do a million things at once. Okay, but here's the kicker. Let's say the transformation is you're going to lose 10 kilos. That's a transformation. Okay, so that's a physical representation of a transformation. Does that mean that you can only talk about weight? No, because you know that the pillars required to go into there are probably going to be your habits, your exercise, your food, your mindset, right? So these are the other things, but you should tie everything back to this is why, in order to do this, in order to lose 10 kilos, you need to do this because of this. People need to understand the why before they'll really do anything, okay? And that's even for launching. Why should they buy into you? Why should they even spend their time on this offer? Because their time is an investment, even if it is free. Even if it is free, okay? Free, and there's actually a very interesting topic. Because in neuropsychology, and when they study like sales, neuromarketing and all of that, free is a very good word to entice like face-to-face customers. So businesses that are brick and mortar, so in person. Okay, but in the online space, free actually doesn't hold much value because with the rise of Google and now with the rise of ChatGPT, you literally can get anything you want at your fingertips, any information. Okay, now information does not equal transformation, but you can get any piece of information you want from at the tips of your fingers. So you need to really think about what's going to entice them besides free. Okay, like free is not the unique selling point because it just doesn't work. Okay, And so in the online space, actually one of like, just because it's kind of like, because of this paradox of I get to, like you as the person consuming can access any piece of information. The main problem is that you don't know which solution fits you. And so it doesn't matter if it's free if you don't know if it's going to work for you, right? Like for me, someone who's not remotely interested in, for example, wood carving. Do you think I'm going to go out of my way to search up the free resources to consume them online about wood carving? No. So what's the next most powerful word? You. You is the word. That's the most powerful because it indicates to someone that it's been made specifically for them. And so it makes them feel singled out and go, wow, that is made for me. It's going to solve my problems. And really, as a marketer for your business, your job is to show people that you care about them enough to do this thing, free or paid, and that it's going to benefit them specifically. Okay? That's what it's about.